Hello everyone, we have a Conjuration Source build here. That's actually not that throw. I initially started it off as Ice Blade's Frost Nova enchant, but the Frost Nova was for the Vuln, but we don't really need that right now. So right now I took inspiration from another guy who had done like a Spark Hydra build. I kind of made it my own. It's a little bit similar, but I found myself casting Hydras and quite simply standing there and not knowing what to do because I couldn't cast any other skills. So just being able to cast a basic while you're playing makes the build more fun to play because you're more actively engaged with it. And the Spark allows you to proc Firebolt enchant. So that's really nice. More often than you would just with the Hydra alone because it's only targeting one person. But you get a lot of X-Fails procs here. And getting a lot of damage from the Conj Mastery with the Ice Blades enchant, so it's pretty nice. And with some of the powers too, like I think it's Hectic, every 5 basics that we cast, and this thing's performing a lot better than the other one. We're getting some really big X-Fail procs here. This build's feeling pretty nice. Hopefully next season provides us with a nice source of Vuln, so that I don't have to spec into the, I don't have to spec into like Chain Lightning enchant or Frost Nova enchant to get Vuln here. But this feels pretty good. Ooh, we got a suppressor. Let's wait for some cooldowns. I like the Soulbrand here. For any build that runs X-Fails, I really like the Soulbrand because of the lucky hit chance that it has. So we're gonna keep that. Like, yeah. 15% lucky hit chance when you have a barrier. This build feels pretty nice. So Firebolt enchant is a damage over time. And it actually has a decent lucky hit chance. I think at base it's like 6% per tick or something like that. So as you add lucky hit, that base chance will go up. But this is feeling really strong, to be honest. We thought Hydra was dead in the water, but some really creative folks out there figured out a way to make it work. This is feeling pretty nice. Kind of just let your Hydras do their thing, cast them. I don't know. Things are just randomly dying, and I'm not even casting my skills that much. I'm forgetting to. Come on. Gotta kill everything here. Just cast your Hydras and forget. See how much these Hydras are hitting for. Not terrible. Not the best, but this thing works. I think with the Hydra, you really want just Hydra alone. It gets annoying because you just like kind of cast it and you're just kind of standing there. So when you're playing Hydra, it's nice to have another form of, not even like a spender, like pair chair light. Could, not like a spender, like put firewall with it or something, but just something to press that makes you feel like you're doing something when you're playing, besides just sitting there casting Hydra. It makes the build feel better to play. Just kind of press all your buttons whenever they're up, so that you can get more Ice Blades for more damage. The more cooldowns you spend, the more Ice Blades you get from the enchantment. Oh, this build feels nice. The Spark's kind of nice to cast. A lot of exploding things on the ground. Boss here. Is this the end? Wow, that was pretty easy. Let's see how the Sirocco is. Maybe I'll save this for another build. Yeah, less fire damage. So yeah, the build right now I have Shaco on with Soulbrand, extra Hydra gloves. I'll link the build in the description. Um, let's see. And then we run, so you see right there, Chain Lightning spawned. I just have some random pants on that happen to have ranks of Ball Lightning. That's what I have around. We have the Asus boots for more crit chance for our X-Files. We have a wand for more lucky hit. We got a focus. This is just sort of a random rolled focus that I have. It'll be different in the link. We have X-Files for the large damage procs from the damage over time. Unfortunately, Hydra, we take Invoked Hydra here for more crit chance. I think it ends up overcapping us, but it's whatever. So this Summon Hydra, you would think like, oh, X fails, burning damage. This is a burning damage over time, but for whatever reason, this Summon Hydra does it. The burning ticks don't have any lucky hit chance. Like the Hydra's shots itself does, which won't proc X fails, but the Summon Hydra just won't do it. It has no lucky hit for whatever reason, so I was playing with it for a while with X fails and just not a single proc. It wasn't until I put the Firebolt enchant in that it started really cooking. And then we run a stable aspect on the neck. So as you can see, we don't have unstable currents here. What stable does on the neck, 18% chance to trigger a free shot cast from it when you're casting. So that's the whole point of the spark. See, like right there, ball lightning just spawned, charge bolts just spawned, and then we could make use of the ball lightning damage. Here we take enhanced ball lightning. You see that's some pretty good damage, and then we even also take. This is optional, but I take destructive charge bolts. That way, when stuff does get hit by a charged bolt, they do less damage. I think I'm gonna put that point elsewhere, though. I think it can be better utilized somewhere else, because charge bolts isn't spawning that often. But the stable is really nice, because every time it makes a lightning spear, like right there, it's an extra 6% damage based on the 6 range of Conjuration Mastery we have. But you know, they got it. Hydra has fallen from grace. It's not the Omega busted bugged skill that we once had in Season 2, where it scaled off of enemies base level, base health, or whatever it was. But you can still make it work now. Like that T100 was a breeze. I was just kind of rambling the whole time. So yeah, I'm excited for this. If you want to play something spicy, this will be good for Season 2. And for Season 3, I gotta see what the Vampire... I gotta see what the powers are, and basically what comes down to is a lot of these builds that I make is right now we're relying off, say, like a Cursed Touched for Vuln, but what'll happen is maybe X-Files has to go if I need to get Vuln from, say, Frost Nova, or I could get rid of Ice Blades enchant, run Frost Nova enchant, or even Chain Lightning enchant, but we're not spending that much mana, so I wouldn't do Chain Lightning enchant for here, but we can utilize the original build right now. As you can see, it's Firebolt, Ice Blades enchant. The original build had the Frost Nova enchant, and that way my conjurations were randomly proccing Frost Novas that made enemies vulnerable, so it was kind of nice. And the cool thing about Frost Nova Ice Blades enchant is when this Frost Nova gets casted from your enchant, when it spawns from your enchantment, it counts as you using a cooldown. The same way, like when you spawn a lightning spear by picking up crackling energy in like lightning builds that utilize this, that will count as proccing a cooldown. So then you'll get your protection barrier and your mana shield, and also too, it will count as spending mana. So then you will get more ice blades. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's all I got. Good luck, guys.